What's up, 12th Region Sports Universe? If you've noticed, I am wearing my cop hat tonight.
You might need it.
Because I'm going to be policing this platform and these comments pretty hard. This show has the capability and the possibility of going off the rails. So there's been a lot happen last couple of days. You know, we've had some football games, and we've started dropping basketball previews and rankings, which is always controversial. People getting their feelings really quick, and I love you, but I don't really care. So it is what it is. But anyway, 12th Region Sports Live, Sunday night, joined by Mr. Grippo's man, Chris Hazlett, and I know he's got a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. And then over on the other side, hear me do this. We got Vitamin C, Jimmy Clarkson. And we are waiting on Doodle and Zach to join. Waiting. Logan's out there somewhere, but we 4 people on the show at a time. 5 gets to be a little too much. So, Chris, you've been chomping at the bits, ain't you? You called me 30 minutes ago saying, I don't know if I can wait 30 minutes.
Oh, I've been sitting down in the garage since 7:30.
Excited. Jimmy's been over working his tail off getting the show ready.
Hey, it was good, though, because I'm watching the PC Atherton game to kind of see what, we could talk about.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there soon enough. Thank you guys for joining. As always, down at the bottom, you see the scrolly thing. That's all of our sponsors down there. Take a second, read that. If you need anything, we got something for everybody. Jimmy and White, speaking of that, before we get into the football, we're still waiting for Doodle and Zach to join us. Go ahead and pop up. I've had an interesting, Jimmy, go ahead and I found today. Listen, this right here, man, went to school with him. One of my good friends, Jerry Shelton, Shelton's Electric. I had some plug-ins that would not work. I'm not going to tell you whose fault it was, but somebody may have tore one up while they were unplugging the Christmas lights. Me. And so all my outside plugs quit working. My garage quit working. The master bedroom or master bathroom quit working. The plugs. Jerry on a Sunday code come out and fixed it in 15 minutes. And we all know Jerry pretty well. So, Chris, I say, what do you think about that? What do you think about Jerry Shelton's Electric coming out and fixing that for us?
Hey, that's something when you get somebody come out on a Sunday and work. Dedication.
Listen, he is 12th Region Sports approved. So if you need some electrical work, new build, old build, whatever, he's the guy to call. I'll back him up all the day. You just gotta have some Red Bulls and some Marlboro menthols, maybe around there somewhere. So, Jimmy left us.
No, we're good. We're here.
All right. I guess we're gonna have to jump in. Let's football. Boyle versus Corbin at Boyle County.
Kenny.
Chris, what?
Kenny, you're lagging bad, man.
Yeah, you are kind of lagging back. Kenny, do this for me. Go ahead and jump out and then jump back in, and then we'll put you back in.
Well, I mean, like, I can hear you, but your face is frozen.
Yeah, you're just now for you. So I think it's jump out and jump back in, and we'll do it. And Chris, he was talking about he was going to start with that Boyle game, but Doodle just sent a message and said that he's leaving Nicholasville right now. He had some banquet to be at, so he's going to be like 30 minutes before he gets on here. So,
oh Lord,
yeah, it's he won't be on. Where's Zach at anyway? He ain't been on here yet either.
Am I still lagging?
No, you're good now.
You look good right now.
Yeah.
All right, then. I hate this stupid crap.
Are you connected to your Wi-Fi?
Yes, it worked perfect the other night down here. Perfect. Anyway. We just got to keep it going. The show, it's going to get crazy. Boyle, Corbin, for the most part, Chris, you were there. It was a back and fourth game. Boyle led pretty much the whole time. I know Corbin was tied up or whatever, but just as far as the gameplay goes, what did you see throughout the game, or what just break it down a little bit.
That was your 2025 state championship game. I don't think the state game's going to be remotely close like that. That game, you didn't want it to end. Both teams fighting back and forth. There was the crowd, everything about it was just electrifying. I mean, it was one of the best high school football games I'd been to in probably 4 years. But Boyle came out strong, and I said, Corbin better get going, or this game could get out of control, just like the Cub Cap game. And Corbin answered back, and next thing you know, you had a heavyweight fight going on. I mean, they couldn't stop Boyle. Boyle couldn't stop Corbin. I mean, it was great. Both teams had each other in fourth down situations, and next thing you know, they're scoring touchdowns. I mean, nobody was going to punt. Everybody was going for it on fourth down. I mean, I'm telling you, Kenny, it was I've seen that was better than probably 99% of the state games I watched.
I was a little surprised that Boyle gave up that many points. They hadn't been giving up that many points, or the line of
I think it was cold. It was cold, and I mean, both sides, Corbin and Boyle, they were laying hits, and I know it had to sting, but neither team gave up. Like, neither one of them gave up an ounce.
I think I texted you on the group, and I was like, whoever has the ball last is going to win this game, because their offense was scoring, their defense couldn't stop nobody.
Yeah. From the third quarter on, there was still a lot of defense being played, but neither team could stop each other.
Yeah. Well, I guess and get it over with. Play at the end. Zach has joined now, I think. I can't tell. But anyway, so the very controversial play at the end. Boyle's got the ball, up one. There's a fumble. The Jet goes to dive on it. Close whistle. Chaos ensues as far as everything else. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's a lot of correct information. It's one of those things that you hate to see happen, but it happens. Okay. So we're not going to spend all night on this, but we're going to talk about it a little bit because we have to, right? So
yeah.
Zach, before we do that, just give your interpretation of the game up to that point. What did you think about the game up to that point?
Just being straight up honest with you, that's probably one of the best high school football games I've seen. I don't know any other way to talk about it. Like, two really good football teams going back and forth. And I just thought it's a real high-level football game from the opening kickoff until, it was just a great football game. There's no way you can do it. I hate that it ended the way that it did with the controversial call, but those things happen. People make mistakes. I mean, what else to say?
Zach, make your day. From a very reliable source, Curtis Brown says, Mark Stoops will be fired.
Kenny,
tomorrow morning.
Did I tell you?
Listen, I don't. Listen, it is what it is. All I know is I love you guys, but Louisville dominates the state of Kentucky in basketball and football right now. So, anyway, let's get to the play. Again, there's no way around it. Very controversial. Very. What do you say? What do you say? Like,
other than somebody made a mistake, I don't know what
somebody made a mistake. Now,
it's
a couple things. I'll go ahead and say it. I'll let you all talk all you want. I feel bad for the official. Now, was the official paid by Boyle County? No. Like there is no cheating going on here. It's just a mistake that happened. Now, does it suck for Corbin? 110, absolutely. If I had a kid on that team, me and Chris talked about that. Yes, I'll be so upset and so mad and no telling how I would act in the moment. But at the end of the day, there was a mistake made, and according to the rules, if you break it down, really like you break it down, I think they made the right call, in my opinion. But I'll let you all talk about it. Hazlett, I'll let you go first.
It was a bad call by the official. Nobody's perfect. It just sucks that it happened in a game that was that high level. Like, and we've talked about it. Corbin had their chances. You know, they had 2 extra points blocked. They threw a pick at halftime when they should have had points. Should they have been in that position? No, but like I also said this in the group, that was kind of their way of that was the light at the end of the tunnel for them. They thought that should have been their ball. I'm not going to get into it whether it was or wasn't. We've talked about it personally together. We're not here to bash the officials or pick a side, but you know, all I'm going to say is, you know, it sucks. I hate to be that ref right now. I hate to be, you know, Boyle County didn't pay him. It's not home cooking. You know, I don't even think those guys are from this region. To be a matter of fact, I don't think there's any.
I think they're from Western Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't think there's any. You know, the way they move the officials around, it sucks. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, it happened last year too. We talked about that for a while too. Same thing, kind of. You know, but you know, to be a good team like Boyle County is, I mean, it don't hurt to have a little luck every now and then. And I mean, it is what it is. They're playing Friday night.
That's right. Cooley, I know you've been biting at the bit to talk about it a little bit.
Well,
brother.
Just out of respect of Kenny Gooden and the integrity of 12th Region Sports, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and not say what I could. All I can say is this: it made me realize Boyle County's got more haters than I originally thought. Now I feel like if you're not a insider at Boyle County, you're on an island. A lot of jealous sour grapes out there, and I hate. But like Chris said, I hate it for those kids from Corbin. They played. I honestly feel I keep up with high school football quite a bit, and I've got some friends from down there. That's a team that I feel like got better from the whole season on. If you thought they'd been in that position in week 3 or 4, a lot of people called you crazy. But I thought they played well. I really, really do. And I hate to see a game end that way. I do. But one play doesn't define it. Like Chris said, you throw a pick in the back of the end zone from the 10 or 12-yard line with 20 seconds left in the first half. You fumbled the ball on your opening drive. You missed 2-point PATs. Sure, it's easy to look back and you think that fumble is a deciding factor. And let's be true. There's 3 minutes left in the game and the ball's going to be on the 25, 30-yard line, wherever it's at. It's not like it was the final play of the game and the ball's laying in the end zone. They recovered. It's a touchdown. I mean, a lot of stuff still has to happen at that point in time. Could they have scored? Maybe.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's say they do score. They hadn't stopped Boyle all night. So Boyle's got a chance to go right back at them again. So you never know what's going to happen there. But the fact remains that a grown man made a mistake. And like you said, ain't nobody getting paid. There ain't nobody, you know, it's just unfortunate is what it is. And you hate to see a game at that level end that way, but it is what it is. Boyle County's playing again for another state championship on Friday night. So that's all I know.
Let's explain what exactly happened. From that way everybody knows. I'll go through it and you all can kind of...
if you don't know, then I don't know where in the heck you've been for the last 48 hours.
So you can't get on any form of social media and it not be somebody somewhere talking about that.
Yeah, that's true. So, but I want to make sure that our audience knows that we have a good understanding of what happened, and that we're not talking about it like just out the blue. You two were there. Doodle was there.
The ball was snapped.
Yeah.
It went. Jet missed it somewhere up to his left. He turns to fall on it, misses it, and as he's going at it again, a whistle blows. An inadvertent whistle is the way I do it.
And no one has possession at that point.
Nobody had possession, and I've seen a video that slows it down. And at that point in time, that play is dead, and it is a do-over from that point on, regardless of what happens from that point out. And it was between him missing it the first time he goes to fall on it and before the Corbin kid fell on it to gain possession at that point in time. There was about a half second to a second time frame there, and that whistle does blow there.
Oh, I didn't. Some people are asking, why wasn't coaches penalized for running on the field? I mean, you're going to run
Listen,
down a deep.
No,
you're going to run into what's it called when you keep chasing something down a hole or whatever it is?
rabbit hole. But listen,
Yeah.
that official knew that he probably messed up, and he probably gave leeway to both coaches. They probably should have stopped the game, got both coaches out there, and explained to both coaches at the same time what happened. Is what probably should have happened. I don't know, man. It sucks, but he inverted whistle. It is what it is, and what are they going to do? What does people expect? Do they expect Julian Tackett to step in and say, "All right, that Friday night, after it
You need to
happened,
redo the last 3 minutes"?
hey, show back up Saturday. We're going to redo the last 3 minutes. The game's over. It sucks for both sides. People are going to say Boyle County didn't deserve it. People are going to say Corbin should have had the ball. It happens in all of sports.
The one thing I hate about it is it's dominated. There's no talk about what the teams did, how good the game was played up to that point.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
they're guaranteed. There's no scores, but what if they do? Boyle gets the ball and go down the length of the. There's so much what ifs, and I've always been told if my aunt was a Boyle uncle, you know what I mean. So, don't get me wrong. Look, here, my job on this platform is to root for all the 12th region area teams. So, as far as I'm concerned, I do see and understand why, but so many people out there that are up in arms. But it does take away from the kid. Seneca Driver had a great game. There
was a lot. There was a lot of.
Go ahead, Chris.
The Akers kid made some phenomenal plays on defense. I'm pretty sure he's the one that recovered that onside kick that Corbin should have got back. It bounced off his chest. He dove like a madman and covered that ball. I don't know. You 90% of your kids with that onside kick, how it went, they would have never recovered it. That kid was fast enough and jumped on that ball in time to keep Corbin from getting it back. And if Corbin if it hadn't been for Akers, I believe Corbin would have recovered the ball. We wouldn't even be talking about this.
Maybe not.
Zach, jump in there, bud.
Well, just like Chris said, that was just a high-level game all the way. Kane Logan, the way that kid played offensively. Man.
Yeah.
And Jet played well. I don't know if Jet had an incompletion. He was like 12 for 12. Seneca played good. And I'm going to shout out the E-Step kid from Corbin. He very well could have been the best player on the field that night. That kid was a ball. That kid's tough. I've thought that for 3 or 4 years now.
Hey,
but it was just a high-level football game that ended in a bad way. That's the only thing I can say.
Jeremy Simpson said Corbin is sabotaging my internet. But we're running it through Jimmy's internet. So
hey, we're all good, man. It's only you.
Mine's just full signal, man. I don't know.
Listen, Zach, I said this before you came on. That was your state championship game. The game Friday night won't be remotely as good as what we got Friday night. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people wanted the RPIs. You get those games before Kroger Field, and it makes it exciting. Stinks, but
hey, I think that going back, Zach, I think the play of the game was actually that pick that at the end of the second quarter going into halftime, because if you think about it, Corbin could have tied the game and they would have went up. If the momentum would have been the way it was, Corbin probably would have been up going to the third quarter. They would have had the ball going up. They probably would have scored. So then it could have been a different chain of events happening. That means Boyle would have had to score at the end and blah blah. So in reality, I look at it, that was probably the play of the game. The pick in the end zone. They ended up bringing it back to about the 30, I think, or 40 of.
No, they got it down around the 20. I thought the kid was going to score, just run out of steam. But just 2 turnovers and missed 2 PATs. I mean, it's easy to look back on the fumble and you're like, yep, that cost us a game. Did it hurt? Yeah. But there were other chances that they had as well to have that game in hand.
All right, real quick. If my internet stays bad, just let me know and I'll try something different. But how much does this increase the Corbin-Boyle rivalry going forward?
A lot.
I think they need to play the game during the season.
All right, so
I think they need to play during. Listen, that is probably every game going back to probably 8-9 years ago. It's always been a game. Even in 3A, it was a game.
Let me ask you this, because a lot of people talk about the refs and you hear, I don't say this, but you hear home cooking, right? Home cooking. RPI matters. Boyle had the schedule that allowed them to have the home field. That factors, right?
I'll say this. 2 years ago when Boyle and Corbin played and it was a close game, the Elam kid kept getting flagged for hurdling, up when it was at Boyle. I'm going to tell you right now, if it was at Corbin, they would not throw a flag for him hurdling. It's different. I mean, you got different refs that do different things, but I don't think it's really home cooking.
Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
I'm just going to reiterate that was probably the best high school football game I've watched.
And I'm not saying.
I even saw who was it when Michael Bush played for Mayo and they played Brom at Trinity. Yeah. I saw that game at Cardinal Stadium. That game was right up there with that.
And I'm not
had many points, but it just back and forth, high level. I mean, atmosphere. I mean, it was there.
And I'm not saying that it was home cooking. My question was more about RPI. If it's such a big deal, then why not try to schedule and get the RPI needed to be home field all the way through?
I think Corbin had a good schedule. They had a loss or two, didn't they? That kind of hurt them.
3.
Yeah. They had 3 losses.
PC and Johnson Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if Corbin goes 10-0, I mean, you don't know what RPI looks like.
No.
And like I said, I just bring it up for conversation. So Doodle still hadn't joined us yet. Looking forward, Boyle, Franklin, another old school matchup that's kind of, Boyle's seen Franklin a lot here in the last few years. The only thing I know is Franklin played Lincoln earlier in the year. Does Franklin have anything for Boyle? If Boyle plays good and plays their style, it's over, I think. But
listen, last week I said Boyle was going to beat Corbin by 28 on their pick'ems because I've watched Corbin play and I've watched Boyle play, and I was like, man, I just don't know. I don't think, and I'm thinking the same thing. But it's all out. Listen, anything could happen right now. Anything could happen. I think Franklin has a shot.
All right, and Zach, what do you think?
I mean, if you look at it on paper, I mean, I don't know. Anything can happen. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Boyle ran off with it, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a close game. Just because Franklin's well coached, they've got some athletes, and they're undefeated. So, I mean, I know the only thing that catches me is that I don't feel like they won some games in a convincing way that they should have in the playoffs. I know they've kind of struggled. They're still alive, but a couple weeks ago weren't they down at halftime to Valley maybe?
I'm not sure.
Or they were down. I mean, just
I
some
think
things
you're right.
scratch your head that you would think that favors Boyle, but anything can happen.
I rely on you guys on the teams outside of our area because I don't pay attention to none of them, man. Seriously, when I say I'm 12th region only, these guys will vouch for me. I'm 12th region only. Zach, I don't know if you heard me, if you were on here before. Was it surprising that Boyle's defense played uncharacteristically? Because we've seen them dominate St. X. Was it Highlands? Like, they've not give up the points they give up to Corbin. Is that more credit to Corbin or Boyle having an off game?
Maybe both. I think there was a turning point in that game where Corbin's offense started to click. Just knowing some people from down there, they start off early in the year and they're running, I don't know if it's a wing tee or just a full house backfield and just run a bunch of misdirection. Then they start to open it back up the way they did when I guess the Elam guy was calling plays. And then they had a 3rd or 4th and short, and they went back to their old school run game that they tried early in the year. And I guess their coach saw something, and they absolutely ate Boyle up running the ball. I feel like they got the edge pretty easy against them, and I think that they come out in the second half and just that's all they did. They got behind the chains a couple times on first down and spread it back out. But it was kind of surprising. They did exploit Boyle and exposed them a little bit, but.
Listen, I'm going to say that Friday night, that E-Step kid showed that he was one of the best players in Kentucky football. I don't know if anybody else could do that.
That kid's good.
He is.
I tip my hat and give credit where credit's due. That kid was absolute, and I've kept up with him his whole high school career. That kid's he's a damn football player.
Two things real quick. Number one, I thought I was the most famous person in McCreary County, but Zach, you are loved down there between Nathan Goins and Jeff Summers. Man, they love you down there. They love
Joe
you.
Waters too. I give a shout out to my man Joe Waters.
All right, and then Mance Jackson said, "I'm tired of hearing about this." Listen, I said we're going to do the first 30 minutes. We're going to talk about this game. And then move on.
I got one more thing. That coach for Corbin is a freaking lunatic. I was freezing my hind end off, and he's out there in shorts and tennis shoes. I'm telling you right now, I don't know how in the heck he done it because it was cold.
Doodle, you've missed the whole conversation, brother.
I watched the whole thing coming home.
You watched it. You missed it.
I watched it.
Listen,
man.
you've got a minute and a half.
A minute and a half to say
minute and a half to give your spiel on Boyle Corbin, how the game went, and then what you thought about the end. Then we got to move on, Bubba.
I mean, that ain't even enough. It just it was an inverted whistle.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all I can say about it. It's an inverted whistle. I don't know where Zach went. Where'd Zach go?
He had internet problems. He said, texted. Him and Kenny both got internet problems. I don't know what's up.
It's one of those
anyway,
days.
I mean,
I'm just on my cell signal.
I started to get on my cell phone with it when I was driving. We had that 8th grade banquet up there for West Jessamine, my son, middle school. It went over a little bit. Got a lot of 8th graders, but man, I mean, it was a bad call. I mean, it was an inadvertent whistle. And like I said, like Chris said, Zach and them touched on everything we touched on in our text messages, man. That didn't lose the game for Corbin. I don't care what nobody says. That didn't lose the game for Corbin. Corbin still would have had to go to score. And everybody's like, well, they kicked the field goal. They just had 2 PATs blocked. So how long? What do you think what do you think they're thinking about a field goal for? They might be, but I doubt they was going to kick one. From which, I mean, they might have scored, but it was still 3 minutes left.
One more thing. They were going to go for 2. Didn't have enough. They only had 10 guys on the field, and they had to burn a timeout. Then their PAT got blocked. There's a lot of things that really cost them the game that nobody wants to talk about. They only want to talk about the play.
Yeah,
Jimmy, you're going to have to.
Said they should have went for 2. Yeah,
Jimmy, you're going to have to get on the screen, man. I can't deal with that black spot up there.
But
what
also,
black spot? I'm on the screen, bro.
I've not seen you.
Yeah, it was dark. It was earlier.
Hold on. You all keep talking.
But anyway, also you got. I mean, they had plenty of opportunities to win. And they had plenty of opportunities to lose it. And Jet missed the snap, but the whistle you can clearly hear the whistle. It's a bad break for Corbin. That's a bad break for Corbin. should have been their ball? No, because the whistle blew. We've all played football. We've all done some kind of sport. When that whistle blows, the play is over. I don't care how many rules everybody puts on there and everything else. And at that point in time, it's a judgment call by the officials. The officials, I would hate to be the officials right now because they made a judgment call. Either way it went. If they'd have gave the ball to Corbin, and everybody from Boyle County would have been like, "Did you hear the whistle?" Now everybody on the internet wouldn't have been like, and we wouldn't have got all these text messages if Corbin would have got the ball back and Boyle County would have got beat. Oh, people, y'all gotta quit hating. Hey, let's just start that right there. Y'all gotta quit hating.
I disagree. If the shoe was reversed, I think it would be the same way.
No, it wouldn't be that same way for because it wouldn't be the same. It went that way last year with Tavy, with everybody else. Now it wasn't. It would they called that fumble. Everybody from Boyle County said something, but all these extra haters, extra Boyle County haters, don't hate it because you can't do it. Get your hind end up. Like you get your hand up, start football practice, and get up and practice at 5:30 in the morning, right after, and look at a regional. I mean, just do it. I mean, that's the point. Like, we got all them texts last year. We all was like, okay, we seen the video. Boom. I thought he fumbled on the 1 yard line. Everybody else like, but we didn't get all this from all these other schools, surrounding schools. The internet has blown up. My Facebook page has blown up by 1,000 people that have no dog in this fight other than they just don't like Boyle County.
Hey, and I think something else. Well, let me go real quick, Chris. We had the benefit of the replay. The officials don't have that, so they're making the call in real time. But go ahead, Chris.
Well, I mean, I feel bad for both programs. People's going to say Boyle County shouldn't have been there. People's going to say Corbin should have won. I feel sorry for the refs, man. I mean,
true, yeah.
I'd say that old dude probably ain't in the state of Kentucky right now. He probably like it's time for a vacation.
No, he definitely ain't in Corbin. Safest place he could have stayed was in Boyle County. But I don't know, man. It was it was a bad deal. It was a bad deal, but it was a great game. And at the end of the day, Corbin coaches, Corbin players that was a bad deal, but they're also going to tell you at the end of the day they have their opportunities to win the game. Once a cooler heads prevail, they're going to go back, watch film. They had opportunities to win the game. The interception right before the half. I mean, like Chris said, the onside kick, it bounced off dude and he jumped back on it before Corbin players could get on it. Like I thought Corbin had it. I thought for sure they was going to get it. I mean, and people also forget that Boyle had to get a 4th and 1 after that happened. Corbin had a chance to get the ball back. They couldn't stop Seneca. 4th and 1, first down.
Birdman says, "Can anyone tell me how many yards my guy Jaden Smith Heisel had?" I say, I'm not for sure in that game. I know he had a touchdown early. Did Jaden have a pretty good game? I know I saw Seneca out there a lot. I mean, I saw Seneca score 2 touchdowns.
Seneca, Jakeem Ray had a good game. I think the Acres kid played great. Cash Logan had like 170 yards reception. Kane Logan. There was it wasn't a one-man show.
Yeah.
I mean, there was probably, the way they won was spread across the board.
Yeah. All right, guys, I hate to do it to you because I know we talk about it all night long. The comments are probably going to still come in for it, but let's move over to our other game. Atherton at PC. We all felt like this could be a really good game. A team presented a challenge to Pulaski they've not seen. But I watched it on Maroon Sports Network. Shout out Maroon Sports Network. I had to work late, so I didn't get to a game. Guys, Pulaski dominated. The score was 17-0, but Pulaski dominated the game from beginning to end. They were more physical. They were the more disciplined. They were. I think me and Doodle talked about it a little bit about Atherton, the first time there.
Yeah.
Just, but Pulaski was the team. Man, there's something special going on with that team. They're legit. They play for each other. They're brothers. You know what I mean? So like,
Hey,
I just can't. So but 17-0, everybody plays good. What do you guys think?
should have been worse than that.
Man, dude,
I'm watching it now.
I watched it yesterday. I watched it yesterday. I watched it last night, matter of fact, and I was like, from start to finish, Pulaski County wore them out up front, both sides of the ball, wore them out, dude. And something that we touched on earlier was what I touched on when I came in there. Like, it's the mentality. Our top two teams that we've had all year long, what have they got in common? Chris, y'all know exactly what they got in common. Burns went down there and put that different mentality in. It's a different mentality. Burns came down there and he put in the mentality, that winning mentality he put in down there to put it in there. That you can't say they don't practice different. They don't go different. They do. You hear it from them. You hear it from them.
I'm going to say you're wrong.
I'm going from them, right?
Yeah. I'm going to say you're wrong, Doodle. You said two teams. You said two teams. I'm going to tell you right now, you're lying. It ain't just two teams. It's Boyle. It's Franklin. That is a Boyle County guy. Their head coach. Let's not forget South Warren's in the state championship.
Right.
Let's not forget PC's in the state championship.
You're right. I stand corrected. My bad, bro.
There's 4 teams that have won with what Chuck Smith built.
Yep, I agree.
And instilled in their, and I'm gonna say this right now, and assistant coaches don't get a lot of credit. I've been seeing some videos that I think In Focus has put out of Boyle. It's like a little hype video. Man, when you hear Coach Mills, when you hear the Ray guy, it's every coach on the staff that is getting everything out of. They're giving everything and getting everything out of their players.
Yeah, real quick, I'm going to give some stats real quick before they get going. I'm sorry. Atherton had give up 201 rushing yards all year. Pulaski went for 196 in the game. Pulaski defense, 25 yards rushing, 45 yards passing. That's what they gave up.
Yeah.
That defense showed out, man. Showed out.
Well, just imagine if he didn't fumble the ball at the at the goal line and it went out the back. There's another touchdown.
Well, then
the pass right in the half, dude.
He goes down at the half-yard line, going, falling into the end zone. So, I mean, Pulaski's dealt with a lot of stuff too, man. And someone texted me today and said that the Pulaski seniors have baseball played at state, football is going to play at state, and the basketball played at Rupp. All 3 sports there have been to a state championship, or
that's awesome.
Played at state
in state games, yeah.
So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. But man, like, getting back to the game, dude, it was total domination.
Yeah, and
I was really surprised. I picked Pulaski, and we talked during the week, and I was like, this Atherton team looks tough. I mean, they've lost Emmanuel, and that's it. I mean, Pulaski, man, they just top to bottom all night long whooped them up front. And like we talked, me and King, was like you said, we talked about you got to prepare for that week. That week's a big week, man. Like the week before, you got your schedule's all off. Everybody's patting you on the back. First time you went, lights might have got too big for Atherton too.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm watching it right now. I'm in the third quarter with 3:35 left. It's 10-0. But I'm gonna say this, and we've touched on this time and time again. When your team is playing, and you go to a place like Pulaski or Boyle, you can't have no confidence if you only bring 45 people in your stands.
Oh yeah, they didn't bring nobody, Harley.
They didn't bring nobody. I mean, you're playing for a chance to go to state. I think that's why Corbin has some success. Man, listen, home crowd isn't a factor when Corbin or certain teams show up because they'll travel.
I think some Corbin people were sitting on Boyle County side for real. Every time I looked up, they was coming out a little hard. I was like, good Lord.
So I'll tell you something I've seen. I mean, I've paid really close attention to Pulaski the last 2 weeks. And one thing that stuck out to me, Chris, you hit on it, preparation. They were super prepared defensively for West Jessamyn's passing attack. They had, I think, maybe 2 pick sixes. They were ready. Then last week, they come out and was ready for whatever Atherton. They stayed in the backfield. That quarterback had no time to do nothing. I mean, I think he's a good quarterback, but when you ain't got time, I mean, they were putting pressure on him like crazy. And their new offensive setup, Zach going out, but now they're more, Will Adams has done a great job. He may only throw it 4 or 5 times a game, but when you got him and you got Case and Brock and you don't know which one's going to run it, and then the Ford kid coming out of the backfield as well, they are going back to like y'all talk about coaches. The 2 last teams left, when I look at them, Chris, the coaches have surrounded themselves with really good staffs.
Yeah, gotta have
and not yes men. Not
no,
yes
you can't
men.
have
People
yes men. You gotta have people to coach.
You gotta have people that you will listen to, that'll challenge you the right way. And that's just my perspective on it, what I've seen.
High school football, if you're a head coach, and I heard this from Larry French, if you're not surrounding yourself with coaches who are going to become head coaches one day, you're wasting your time. You can't just hire Joe Blow off the street to be your offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator or work with your linebackers. You need to hire guys that are willing to work just like a head coach because one day they want to be a head coach. And we've seen that at certain schools. But at certain schools, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you just don't have the people applying, but you see the schools that can, and the money. You see the schools that can do that are the ones who are always left standing.
Yep.
Hey, we might have to go back and talk about the play at Boyle. We've lost about 50 viewers since we quit talking about it.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Watching this game, I'm gonna give credit to Pulaski's offensive and defensive line. Those guys just manhandled Atherton. Looks like the whole game. I mean, I've watched Brady Hall a couple times. Dude was a beast. I mean, just an absolute monster.
That's why he's got like 5 or 6 D1 offers that I know of. Probably more than that.
Yeah.
But when it started the game, when Atherton come out on the field, I was like, holy crap, because they're big too, man. They had some big kids.
And they shot that the first play. They went deep, and I was like, and then Pulaski was waiting for it, and I said, now this tells the tale of the game right here. Pulaski has got it damn well. I mean, they knew everything. It was great. It was a great win by Pulaski, man.
I've heard they're sprinkling in some new stuff now too, and that's when you got a team you can sprinkle new stuff in right now. That's pretty good.
They're gonna need all the sprinkling and everything they get come Saturday night.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you how dominant this game was. PC's got the ball in the third quarter. They punt the ball from the 45. Just a mental mistake by the Atherton kid. He fields it at the 3-yard line, goes backwards, gets tackled. I mean, there's 5 guys on him at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that play where he muffed that punt, where he went back.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy how because I know I've watched Atherton, I've watched some highlights. They've got some speed, but man, PC looks fast. I mean, they look scary right now.
All right, real quick, as we keep talking about this stuff. PC wins, good win. They make it to Kroger, and now it gets real because they got Owensboro, right?
Yep.
And I think they put a running clock on Woodford in like the first or second quarter.
They did.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But I mean, I don't think Woodford's defense is not nowhere near as good as Pulaski. I mean, they gave up some numbers this year. Woodford's really been outscoring people, just outscoring them.
Yeah.
I think Pulaski's defense is better. I'm just gonna say it. I think their defense is better than Woodford's right now.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's gonna be a good game. I say it's gonna be a good game. I mean,
Chris, what do you think? Go ahead, Doodle. You can finish.
And we'll go ahead. I was gonna say I think everybody thinks that this last game, Boyle County and Corbin, was state championship. I do not so fast, my friend. I think Boyle's going to win, but if Boyle goes up there and thinks they just done won it, they're going to be in for a surprise because Franklin County is almost tasted last year, getting beat by Paducah Tillman by 7 last year in there. They came back and made that revenge, and they played Thanksgiving weekend 7 years in a row. They're right there, like you said, they're right there. And they got the formula too. They can run the ball, and they got some athletes on the end. I'm taking Boyle County personally, but I'm just saying if Boyle County goes in here thinking that they had won, which I don't think they will because Boyle County's still hungry. They don't want to feel that feeling they felt last year. So,
Chris, what do you think? PC Owensboro.
Man, it's going to be a heavyweight fight. Owensboro's probably. I mean, we talked about it. We talked about Owensboro whenever we was talking about the Somerset versus Owensboro Catholic.
yeah.
That was the only loss they had was to Owensboro. I mean, they're real. I mean, it don't get no easier for PC at all. But, to be the man, you got to beat the man. So,
Yep.
I mean, so here's my biggest fear for Pulaski, and I'll go ahead and I'll let you all see how you feel about this thought. All year long, all I've been talking to people, it was make it to Kroger, make it to Kroger, make it to Kroger. And it's similar to like 12th region basketball. The Go's always win the region. Our teams out of our region don't go, hey, we're going to win state. We want to win region. So when they win region, you get to state, what usually happens to our teams for the most part?
they get beat first round.
Yeah, they usually have a tough draw.
Yeah, a draw. But I mean, here's my biggest fear for PC. They've made it to Kroger. What's left in the tank? What's motivating them?
No,
it's got to be.
It ain't their coach's first time being at Kroger.
No, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Business. It needs to be business as usual, and don't get distracted by the lights.
Yeah. Exactly. And that thing, it starts up top. And up top, they're fine.
And Doodle, it's one of the things you're talking about. They got to be hungry, right? But
yep.
What's their driving force now? What's making them hungry?
State,
obviously.
They want to win the state championship. They want to do it for Zach. They want to do it for themselves. They want to do it for all that hard work they put in these last 4 years, these seniors, that J-Bass, them hot days in the summer, them cold days, getting up, lifting, and going to the gym early mornings, them practices. Hey man, once you get there and you knew you was supposed to be there, they'll be ready, man.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Ready. So this weekend will be the first time there's been good football played at Kroger in a long time, right?
No, we was there. We was there about 4 weeks ago. We was there, but we was playing better than we did yesterday. Lord have mercy. I can't say too much about nothing right now with football.
All right, so let's go hypothetical here. Go ahead, Chris. What you got?
I'm gonna say none of us got a. We can't even talk college football.
No, we can't. No,
I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Listen.
No, you can't.
You going to a Who Cares Bowl?
Listen.
Yeah. But that's exactly. But Louisville don't rank nowhere near you guys do in football. We're just happy where we're at. If we can go 7-4 and beat
y'all in the weakest y'all had a chance to be in had a chance to win y'all's conference 3 weeks ago. Y'all was they was talking about y'all winning y'all's conference.
You're making my point exactly. And then we beat an SEC school, which I don't even know. Should they even be in the SEC anymore?
Hey.
Yeah, for basketball.
All I can say as a Florida State fan is we dominated Alabama.
You got that win, didn't you, bro?
You did.
Hey, I don't understand how you could beat a team like Alabama and then just turn into an absolute joke.
We'll shout out here real quick. Curtis Brown. He says, Kenny has all the talking rights, fellas. 41-0. But neither one of you are Kentucky fans, so I can't really talk.
No, I mean, it really wasn't. Kentucky fans was probably hoping when y'all start beating, they was hoping. The worst thing happened to Kentucky today is they kept somebody.
Curtis Cook says prayers for Kentucky and the Steelers. No, hey, go Niners, baby. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Listen,
did the Bengals beat the Steelers?
The first game, they beat the second game.
Listen, Kentucky fans need to just be realistic and realize they're not a dominant football team. Be happy with what you got and what you've won. You just ain't got no talent right now.
Are you talking about Kentucky?
Yes, UK football. There's no talent there right now.
And from a good source, someone says they'll be looking for a coach, but they done lost their number one candidate.
Yeah,
but anyway,
he done went to Florida.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Florida State as a Florida State fan, we'll take Stoops back as a defensive coordinator because when he was our defensive coordinator, we were pretty decent.
He probably needs to be a coordinator again. All right. Hypothetical.
He's gonna get paid $19 million.
Remember early in the year when all we talked about was rankings and who could do this or who could beat who? Well, today, last week of football season,
who's the last two standing?
If PC and Boyle played each other, what would happen? Right now, if Boyle and PC played each other, what would happen?
Where is Zach at? Where does Zach go? Get that internet back on. Get the mouse back on that wheel, boy.
It'd be a close game, but I still have to take Boyle County. Like I said last week, the only way Boyle loses is them beating themselves right now. And when it comes this time of the year, they rarely lose. So I'd have to give the edge to Boyle over PC.
All right, Doodle.
Oh man, it's still Boyle County right now, boys. I mean, it's going, like Chris said, they're gonna have to beat themselves right now. They're different.
Doodle can't root against his. Doodle can't root against his family over there now.
No, okay, man. But I mean, honestly though, remember I switched. I had Pulaski at number one before.
He was the first guy that did it.
So,
hey, we both had PC at one time, and everybody thought we was crazy, but they're right there.
Yeah,
and I mean, hypothetically, let's go hypothetical right now. If PC wins, Boyle loses.
I mean, all right, final poll, last man standing.
So the comments are kind of dominated that PC would win at that game. People are saying that PC handled Corbin easier than Boyle did.
They played a different Corbin.
They played
Boyle County. Coach Mills is the only person from Boyle County that watches this. So,
hey, Boyle County also beat St. X too. So
yeah,
So I mean, you go from there. I mean, you can't. I like to see them play though in the regular season. Get that together, guys. It's about that time now, ain't it?
There's a rumor that they might play next year. I don't know. We'll see.
That'd be a great game. That'd be a great rivalry to have.
At the Rebel Bowl or whatever it is they do at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, PC's got a bowl game too, don't they?
There's a couple games I would love to see just to see who is the most dominant in Kentucky. I like to see the Boyle Trinity game. I like to see Boyle versus Cal. If you're going to dominate, get them all. Like, take them all down.
That was one of the questions I had for tonight, too. So,
I hear Trinity won't. I've been told Trinity won't play down like that. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So, I heard, and I didn't hear. I was thinking, too, if you had your top 5 overall state teams right now, who they would be overall, and I was like, man, that's a hard one. I mean, that's a real hard one. It's probably, I'd say probably Trinity.
Probably Trinity, Boyle, Cal, South Warren.
Man, I mean,
goodness.
I know that's yeah. Right.
Well, how about this? Let's do our final 12th region area teams, top 5, real quick. We haven't done Power 5. What is your final your two's final Power 5 for football as we end it before we could start talking basketball?
I'm gonna go Boyle, Pulaski, Somerset. West, Danville.
Hey, listen, me and you're pretty. I was thinking the same thing. Chris, what do you think? What you got?
I'm gonna go Boyle, PC, West, Somerset, Lincoln.
Lincoln over Danville. All right. You know,
That
Lincoln
was
ended
going
up
to be
having a
that
pretty
was going
good year. You know,
that was going to be mine. That was going. I had Lincoln, but man, I don't like how they finished the last game. I don't like the sour taste in my mouth. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. I don't care what they say. They didn't show up. They tell you they didn't show up. That's the only thing it was because they only teams that beat them was Corbin, Boyle, and Franklin County.
Hey, real quick, 4 minutes left. Football. I mean, this is
Who's yours,
last,
Kenny?
Huh?
Who's yours?
Oh, mine's pretty much the same as yours. I thought
okay.
Boyle, PC, but I think that's really close. A lot closer than it has been in the past. But
Yeah.
Boyle's the king until other notice. 3, I like Somerset. West 4, because both those teams got put out by juggernauts.
And they played. They was playing hot. They was hot at the end of the year.
Yeah, and Danville was right there with Somerset. So if you put Somerset in, you about have to put Danville right there. I think Danville got a lot better at the end of the year, and I would much rather, like you said, go out with a battle in a game I could have won, and then going to which Corbin's phenomenal, but going down there and getting absolutely
throttle.
Yeah,
you can say it. That's what happened. But they had a great year. But I'm sure they're going to think about that one right there because I thought they could have went down there and played with them.
Curtis Cook says, like the hat, Kenny. It's because I'm having to police all this crap tonight, man. It's trying to get all going.
And I want to shout out all our 12th region teams football, man. It was great to have these 12th region teams play good like they did and competitive and whooping other classes.
Doodle, me and you was talking today, and you said the 12th region's better than what people realize. Go ahead.
Because beginning of the year, people was talking about we was going to be down. Our team, some of our teams that usually are up, like Southwestern and the Mercers, of course, they was down this year, but they'll bounce back next year. But, man, all around, man, the surprises with the West and the Lincoln getting, like I just said, Lincoln got beat by top 3 teams in the state that they played. Rock, Somerset, Pulaski, Boyle, just it was good, man. I mean, even like Macquarie and them showing glimpses, and Wayne, if Corbin Edwards don't get hurt, what's Wayne's looking like, And East had so many injuries.
Well, even Garrett County had a pretty good year,
Yeah.
All right. Before we move on to football, y'all you got something you need to get off your chest right now or talk about when it comes to football? We can go back to the play if we need to.
Well, one thing about that, do you put if Boyle County wins this state championship, do they go on the Mount Rushmore of high school football in the state of Kentucky? Because I got mine in my head who's my Mount Rushmore in the state of Kentucky.
That's beyond my knowledge. So let's rely on you guys for that. I mean, so let's talk, because I don't want to spend too much time on this, but okay, first team that comes to my mind is Boyle County. Like, wouldn't they be considered on there from over there and they're part of the
Nope, not even close.
No,
we're talking about state championships and doing it for decades and decades.
So do you doing it? Does each region have a team that represents them?
Well, no, I'm just saying the whole state.
All right, so you all give me your 4. I mean, I understand.
Okay. I'm going to go Trinity.
Okay, that's obvious one, right?
I'm going to go Pikeville.
So they
Pikeville was winning. They was winning. No,
yeah.
they've been winning state championships forever.
Yeah.
I mean, You got to go with. I hate to do it with your up north teams and all that bull crap, but you got your stupid Cove Calves and Highlands now, and then you also got Belfries. I mean, I don't know who I don't know who y'all got. Who you got, Chris?
I have no.
It's tough, but I would
Trinity, Mayfield, Highlands.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Beechwood, Highlands. I think if they win this, I mean, hell, you could throw Danville in there.
yeah. I was going to say Danville used to.
Danville ain't no slouch when it comes to state titles. As an area, as an area with Danville and Bull, with what they've done as an area,
When
as
it
a
was
county,
Title Town. Whew.
I'm telling you right now, there's not another county it's as good.
No.
Gotta slide this bad boy. Oh, shit. Sorry.
So, yeah, well, Friday night, I guess I'm going to go watch Boyle Friday. I think we got a volleyball tournament Saturday, so I don't think I'm going to get to watch PC. I don't think. I want to, though. Let's see what time volleyball tournaments are with.
Little League basketball.
Yeah, tournament start this weekend, too, don't it?
Yeah.
So Kyler's got a game Friday. I don't get to coach the first Little League game because I'm going to go watch Kyler. And Zach Middleton's got it under control. So, all right, guys, that will do our football coverage for the most part. Next week we'll have a little bit more. But now we've got to get into basketball a little bit. We've got to talk basketball in the region. And today, the last 2 days, we have been dropping our players to watch for every team in the region, boys and girls. And as always, somebody's not happy. We left somebody off. We did something wrong, but it's all good. It's all good. So that's why we do them for. And then we also dropped our preseason rankings, which they're just preseason rankings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the ranking, and you all are going to tell me what's wrong, what needs to be moved, and what you like. All
Chris,
right?
I need some sour cream and onion grippos.
Yes.
I sent you a text earlier.
I get you, son.
Here we go. Let me get to it. Boom. Boys, brought to you by Ford Brothers. 12th Region Boys Top 10 as of today. This is preseason. DCA, number 1. West Jessamine, number 2. Somerset in 3. Southwestern coming in at 4. Wayne at 5. Rock, 6. Pulaski, 7. Lincoln, 8. McCreary Central, 9. And Boyle coming in 10. Uh-oh. I got to find my screen. So, what's right? What's wrong? What would you change, Chris? What do you think?
I think your top 5 look pretty decent. I think your 6 through 10 could be a coin flip, right now. But I mean, it's preseason. I mean,
yeah.
Gotta start.
We've just seen scrimmages. That's all we've seen. Going off summer ball. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, is people fussing because they want to be number 1 preseason, or
who all plays tomorrow?
I think a lot of people feel disrespected, or they're like, "Hey, we're better than that," or But here's the thing about we've not seen nobody other than some scrimmages, and we're going off last year's. And then what we've heard up to this point. I mean, I can go through the long list of different things we've heard, or and we'll go through them team by team here, maybe a little bit on the rankings. But listen, I would much rather be ranked number 1 at the end of the year than I would be 1 at the beginning of the year.
Yes, exactly.
So, and I'm gonna tell you guys, this region on the boys' side could be the most competitive region that we've had in a long time. I mean, because it's always been 1 or 2 teams at the top. I'm telling you, 1 through 10 is great. Like Like you take Somerset Christian that didn't even come to our top.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
10. They played the third ranked team in the 10th region good, and the 10th region is the real deal. That's GRC, Montgomery County, right? So
that's where all the transfers go. 10th region.
And then we got all these rumors. Then there's a rumor of a transfer coming into the 12th region that none of us have heard anything about. So, unless we hear everything. So, unless this is something I missed, I'm not for sure what's going on with that. But anyway, because we don't really cover transfers, I think it's kind of dumb. But
well, it's the portal now. It's the portal now. It ain't transfers no more. High school portal.
But Doodle, what do you think? What did we? I can pop it back up there if you need me to. But
pop it back up there real quick. My memory ain't the same.
I feel you, boss.
I'm gonna jump. I jump Somerset to 1.
And
I jump Somerset to 1. I see it right there. I jump Somerset to 1. I probably put DCA at 3. And I'd probably put Lincoln above Pulaski right now. And I'll probably put like Somerset. I don't Boyle gonna need a lot of help with their football players.
Well,
from what I hear, I'm just keeping it real. What I've heard, they're gonna need a lot of help with their football players. So I don't see them at 10 right now.
Well,
even if the football players come back right now.
So the rankings are based off what's taking the court this week.
Yeah, so they're not taking the court this week.
This is not about where they're going to end up. It's about where they are right now.
No, I'm gonna disagree with you again, Doodle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree with you again, Doodle. After watching Lincoln play Bell the other night, I'd drop them to 10. I don't even know if I'd have them in the top 10.
I ain't got to talk to you about that. They didn't play well against Bell. Bell was missing people too from football.
I started off hot, but I mean, Bell good team. I mean,
King, give me an LA.
Let's see if David Cornelius says, who's the recent 12th region transfer? Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a rumor out there that someone's coming into the 12th, and I have no idea. The only thing is I know Garrett got a kid. Garrett got a kid out of Lexington that's not played a varsity minute yet in his career. That I've been told. Wes has got some of the kid from Ohio. So, that. I've not heard any other rumors of anybody coming in. And listen, and you all know it. Us three right here, we are the three that if something's going to happen, who hears it first? One of us three. It is what it is. So, but I'm not heard.
I'm gonna say this too. I got to watch DCA the other night. I watched them for the first quarter. I wouldn't have them at 1 right now. I'd probably drop them to a 3 as well. The 21, the new kid, I mean, he looks the part. I mean, he's playing well, but they don't have a leader like Titus no more. And people can say what they want. That kid had played varsity since 7th grade. Yep. He was the floor general when it came to that team. He was the glue that held them together. Now they still got some size and they got some speed, but they didn't look. They looked good against South Laurel. South looked smaller compared to what I've seen South in the past. South didn't look like South Laurel normally does.
They didn't.
But I will say that DCA didn't look as dominant as I would have thought they would.
We had someone else at the game too, Chris. You were there, but I also had somebody else watching it and gave me some feedback and said that DCA did not look good at times.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some growing. They don't have the margin of error they had last year. I mean, Titus and Big Lou and creating different things. But real quick, I want to get to real quick. Go ahead, Chris.
They lost one of their best defensive players too at number 0. That went to Scott County.
Yeah.
Left
DCA.
Yeah, I mean, in the regional tournament, that kid turned on. I mean, he was
won
impressive.
a game for him. He won a game
Yes.
So they're having to figure some stuff out instantly. And just like Lincoln lost, one of their top 6 rotational players last week, right?
Yeah.
Well, they lost a starter. I mean, let's be real.
I mean, a banger.
I mean,
he's a banger too.
They lost their center. I mean, that's a big void. I mean,
yeah. And a bad time to be losing players too, right at the beginning of the season, because you went through all that. But anyway, real quick, Ronald Blevin says, I think Wayne, PC, Southwest, West are all far better than DCA. Well, okay, so I've got a little bit of a rule. DCA returned enough players and have enough talent that they won it all last year. And for a preseason ranking, if they're close to what they were, I think you have to put them at 1.
They got a 7 foot.
Hey,
but now that can all change quick. Let me finish it. Wayne.
Go ahead.
Wayne lost 2 very good players, guys. Corbin Edwards to the injury and the unfortunate accident with Caleb Bryce. They gained Seth Farmer back, but they're also dealing with some injuries with 2 of their best players too. So that's going to be a work in progress. PC's only got 1 player returning that has any varsity, or like any region experience at all from the region championship teams. Southwestern could be really good, and I think West is going to be good, but they got beat by somebody in a scrimmage. I think Nicholas County. I don't know how good Nicholas County is, but there's a lot that could go on with that. So, Chris, go ahead.
I'm just going to throw this in there too. We finally seen what DCA's coach could do in the 12th region, and the dude can coach.
Yeah,
but he also had by far the best team as far as overall talent.
He did, but I mean, he showed that he was a good coach too. So I mean,
he did something that never been done.
Yeah, they won the 1A. They won a state championship.
Yep, they did. Now listen, I didn't think they had a good showing at Rupp, but then again,
had a bad. They ran into a buzzsaw.
That dumb kids were draining threes all over the place. So
spread them out, big court.
Real quick,
hey, if that man could have coached like that at Lincoln, he'd never been gone.
With Curtis Brown says, with all of Driver's offers, should he play basketball at all? Okay. All those offers, most of them big-time schools, love the fact that he's a 2-sport athlete. Yeah. Love it. These big colleges want these kids to play 2 sports, from what I've been told. Now,
yes,
Seneca's gone at Christmas next year. There is no way. Seneca will not play basketball next year.
He will probably
his senior year is this year.
He'll probably be a December kid gone.
He will be at a big high major D1 college January 1st or whenever they go.
I don't know how he hasn't reclassified and ain't gone this December.
Yeah. Well, he likes being a kid.
He likes being a kid. I'll tell you.
He likes being a kid, man.
Yeah, Seneca. We all know Seneca really well. He loves being around. I mean, he
loves being his teammates and everything else.
Listen. I wouldn't want it if he was mine. I'd probably be like, hey, let's do track this year. Let's do something else. Something that may not.
He does track.
I don't know.
Well, they won't. Well, I'm telling you, they won't. They want you to play. They want him to play basketball. They want him to keep his agility and stuff. That's one thing special about him, And then plus he's going to have to get up for workouts. Anybody that plays for the Boyle County, what sports you play, you still got to get up and do the workouts. So,
I'm just watching some of this chat coming in.
I figured it was.
Anyway, so I don't know if we talk. Chris, I'm going to give you the opportunity. We're not going to do the Power Fives until next week when we actually get to see some games. But me and Doodle did talk about it on Thanksgiving. Chris, if you had to do your Power 5 right now for boys basketball, who would be your Power 5 starting off right now?
I'd Somerset be my number 1. DCA probably be 2. Southwestern be 3 with how they looked at the end last year and what they got returning. And 4, I'd probably go West in there. 5, I mean, I don't know, probably Pulaski right now. Just solely based off last year's regional tournament.
Yeah. The region tournament is at Pulaski
this year.
Girls will be at Lincoln. But speaking of girls, we'll jump on over there. We'll talk about the girls' top 10 brought to you by Weichert Realtors and D&D HVAC. It's getting
What's up? It's getting cold.
It's getting cold. Going to get them checkouts or whatever it is. But anyway,
maintenances.
12th region, top 10 preseason. As of today, I got the West Jessamine Lady Colts at 1, Rockcastle at 2, Wayne at 3, DCA at 4, Pulaski at 5, Boyle at 6, the Junior Molden Southwestern Lady Warriors at 7. I've done been catching heat on that one. Mercer County Lady Titans at 8, Lincoln at 9, and Somerset at 10 to round it out. All right, guys. Doodlebug, I'll let you go first. What do you think? What's right? What's wrong? What needs to be moved?
Man. Throw it back up there real quick, man. You know my memory. I ain't got no photographic memory. I like 1 and 2. It could go. I like 1 and 2 a lot. Wayne, I like DCA over Wayne. I like Wayne at 4. I like Boyle at 5. Now I like Southwestern, man. Southwestern should, man. That's tough, man. Like you could from Southwestern up to West. It could shift either way. You know, you could. I think the top 2 is a solid. West and Rockcastle solid, but other than that, it could really shift. It could really shift a lot. Either way, any of them teams from Wayne County to down to Southwestern. Because you just know, Coach Molden, man.
Yeah, here. I gotta
The
find
die kid.
Logan, your screen is black, man. What's going on?
I know. I'm trying to.
Well, Logan joins. Listen, you know what? I think it's just meant to be us 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Well, Jimmy's was.
Wait.
Black
There we
too.
go. Come on.
Look, we have let Logan join in tonight since was he growing? Is his hair growing out there in the back or what?
No, is that St. Louis? Is that St. Louis hat?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we've been talking about a lot of stuff, obviously, Logan, but we're on basketball. You've been watching. All right, Chris, what do you think about the top 10 rankings for the girls? What do you like? What do you need to change? What do you need to move?
I might stir the pot here, but I'm just being honest. I like Rocket 1 right now.
I ain't mad.
I like West at 2. I would probably drop DCA a little bit further because without Grace, without Quisenberry, I mean Blackford's a great player, but I mean who's going to run the point? Who's going to control? Bring the ball down the floor.
Hello, sister.
I think they're going to be. I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way possible. The revenge tour, now that Grace is gone, you're going to see it. Teams are going to try to beat them. But I still think they're a solid top 5 team in the region right now until something dramatic, happens. Blackford's going to dominate. There's not a lot of people when she posts up. They ain't going to be able to stop her. I mean,
watch out for a little sister, man.
Yeah.
Watch out for a little sister.
Michael Peters says if you're all doing it off last year, Somerset won like 4 games. Well, it's not solely about last year. It's about last year. It's about the potential they might have and the players. It's like a mixture of everything. And the preseason rankings are meant for people to move up and move down, right? I mean, like if I was picking who I thought was going to be the top 10 at the end of the year, it'd probably be different, just so you know. But this is where everybody stands at this moment, in my opinion, from everything, the information that I got, that I know in my head, or what I've been told, or what I've saw.
Right.
So they can move up, they can move down, or they can move in or out.
Right. Yeah. Well, the thing is, right, like for me at least with this, I'd always just look like with baseball, I look at returning players because that's really all you got to go off of. If a team went 4 or 5 wins last year, but they were mainly freshmen and sophomores, you know what I mean? And they actually played a lot of varsity time, they're probably going to be a little bit better this year.
They got some really good young players.
It's preseason, really doesn't matter. Let's just be honest.
We talk about Logan. Our rankings matter all the time.
Sorry.
No,
You know
no.
what I'm saying, though. It
Yeah.
ain't nothing worth anybody, getting too upset about. But, nobody's played a game yet. Now, once we
No.
see, because, like, a scrimmage in basketball, it's like going to a freaking AAU game. You know what I mean? They're not going to
Dog
Yeah.
Watch. Hey, real quick, Dog Watch, Hidden Fences, breaking news. It's UK fired Stoops. UK has fired Stoops.
Oh, it ain't came across my thing.
Well, I just the people in the comments saying it. The UK has fired Stoops. Well,
It ain't
I
came
just
across ESPN.
we got maybe underestimating some teams. I think there's a few out
We
there.
are. I mean, there's always the sleeper teams, right? Like, look at the regional tournament last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody thought DCA was going to go in and dominate the tournament, and they about got knocked off all 3 games. And, we had 3 of 4 first-round games going to double overtime. So, I mean,
yeah. On the boys' side,
it's always sleeper teams.
The girls' side has been, I think, dominated by DCA.
It has.
Like the games outside of DCA were really good games. But when teams win against DCA, listen, there's no – when you got Grace and Bugla, and then you got all those people making shots out there on the corners and the wings, and like Grace made up for a lot of things. Now Cliff Berry's a great coach. I'll say to this day he's the best coach that my son had when he was younger, and actually helped Kyler become the player he's become. But I do agree with Chris a little bit. There's blood in the water, and people are circling that game. I know for a fact, but now DCA has some good players. They have some good players. They have some battle-tested players and some tough players. They're not going to get pushed around.
They've never been coached this hard.
But
hey, it ain't just the girls. It's the boys too. I mean, when you lose great players like that, teams are like, yeah, they're gone now. It's on.
But, Zach jumped in the comments and made a comment. He said, Grace was by far the best player, but they're going to find out real quick how bad they miss Quisenberry.
Yes,
I agree.
Yes,
agreed. You got to have that. You got to have that one running the show up there at the top. And here's the thing, right? Like, DC, what was his name? The coach. I just went blank. Anyhow, like they took their whippings for a while there, right? And
hey, hold on, Logan. One of your good friends' husband is the coach at DCA, and you can't remember his name.
No, the former.
No, he's talking about.
My bad. I thought he couldn't remember Cliff's name. I said, Sarah's going to get you, bro.
Man, I know Cliff since birth. But no, he took his licks, and then when he had Grace, he ran score on some teams. So there's going to be some teams this year.
Grace was, Grace when Grace come back last year? She came back what?
Beginning of the season, I think.
She didn't,
wasn't it?
No, she wasn't at the beginning.
No, she wasn't. It was
No, she missed. She
around Christmas time, maybe, wasn't it?
Around Christmas time.
So
was it when she was back for that West game? Wasn't she?
She's back.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't there at the West.
Okay.
But of course she wasn't. I mean, I'm just going to leave it at that. They're going to be better than everybody thinks they are.
People don't realize it too. They lost one of their best 3-point shooters too.
Yeah, they did.
We won't go into that, but I mean, they lost a great 3-point shooter as well.
Right, and here's the thing, though, like you said, Cliff.
They still got 7 foot. They got a 6'8" girl. They still have another 6'8" girl.
That's real. That's real.
So let me ask.
She's gonna do something out there.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: How much pressure is on? How much pressure is on West to win it all this year?
Gosh, damn, in Rockcastle.
I think there's a lot of pressure on Rock and West to win
it. I do too.
They all have returning with most of their core.
Yeah.
I mean, how much pressure?
Look at here, boys.
On Southwestern.
Listen, when you have a 12th region legend joining in,
that's real.
Oh, what's up, Hagen?
It's basketball opening week. Let's go. That's right. Listen, one of the best basketball players, one of the best shooters, scorers that I've seen.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now, people in Lincoln,
Jimmy.
people in Lincoln County was glad to see that guy go.
Yes, Hagen was a monster.
Someone done put me on the spot. Kenny, will you be at games this week? I'm going to try to. I mean,
You're going to be
I
at
thought,
college game? Yeah.
I'm going to be at
college game.
So I got Little League practice on Tuesday. I'll be at college
Lincoln
game
plays at home
Friday.
tomorrow, right?
So,
Lincoln
there'll
plays
be
at home
games
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
should
probably
I
going to
go?
come to it.
Schedules.
Where should I go tomorrow if I go? PC
I'm
and DCA, right?
Where's it at?
I don't know where it's at. Where's
I'm
the
going
Pulaski
Lincoln.
DCA game
Lincoln
at
got
tomorrow?
Lincoln got the better concession stand. I'm going Lincoln. Lincoln got the better
Yeah, I'll probably be
concession
at Lincoln
stand.
too.
No, Lincoln
We get
concession
Man.
stand's not better than Pulaski's. I'll argue
Hey,
that all day long.
if Chris is there, it definitely is.
I love Chris, but no.
No, you got,
But-
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If the grill's out there, you can't say nothing about the grill out there.
So
If Chris is out there on the
PC
grill, we're
tomorrow,
by the
by the way.
grill. Chris's is way better.
That game's at PC.
so
Somebody
hey,
said DCA plays at Russell tomorrow. What?
Oh, Russell County.
That's what
The
it said in
boys.
comments. I don't know.
Dang.
Oh, okay. Boys, yeah.
all right. So me and Doodle's having an argument. Who's got the better concession stand? PC.
We're
or
talking about us, not. We're talking about us. Me, you, and
Oh.
Chris. So if Chris is out there
Plains
on the
is fire too,
grill,
ain't it?
yeah, but Chris is out there on the grill, Kenny.
Well, I can't say nothing because I don't
I
want
know,
to get Chris
just
in trouble. You know
you
what I
ain't
mean?
getting him in trouble. His burgers are great.
Oh, his burgers are awesome, bro.
Ribeye.
Yeah,
We got the
ribeyes.
best. We got the best hot dogs in the 12th region.
Yeah,
and pickles.
Yeah, you like those pickles?
Those pickles.
Oh, here we go.
All right, hey, Logan, I hate to do that. Should we go back and let Logan give some input on? No, we can't do it. We can't. We got to stay
No,
on.
it'll take too long.
We got.
Y'all
we got
pretty
to stay
much
on
covered
basketball.
all I was going to say anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to say the same thing about it, honestly.
Yeah.
It sucks, but it was the right call based on the rules. It is what it is. Move on. One play
So,
don't cost you
Logan,
the game.
Who's
Right.
your? I don't know, Logan, if you've had a chance to keep up with much basketball starting off, because I know you've been working a lot. But Logan, who would be your favorites right now, boys and girls? Who do you think is going to cut down the nets in March?
And boys, I'm telling you, I think Somerset has got a heck of a shot this year. You know, when I talked to Ron Young at the beginning of last year, he told me it was their rebuilding year, and look what they did. You know,
Yeah.
I look for Somerset to make a little bit of a run. Of course, DCA. You know, I've not seen them play with their new guys yet, so we'll see what they're about. But I mean, I think Somerset might, you know, make a bit of a run this year. And boys and girls, I would love to see West or Rock win it, like we were just talking about.
Logan, I'm going to have to fire you, man.
I mean, what do you want me to say? You want me to just pick some?
No, I'm not. Because there's someone in the comments that said, I bet Logan will be at the games this week. He's the face of 12th Region Sports Network. I call BS on that. Now, listen,
I mean,
listen, I give everybody their moment, but y'all know me. I got a little ego, a little arrogance. I need someone to pat me on the back. And that's just going too far. If there's confusion on this, I'm just gonna have to end it right now.
Hey, I mean, we got one more thing for Logan. I got one more thing for Logan too.
Okay.
If Boyle wins Friday, are they on high school football's Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, right there, Danville.
I know, but you got
they go on together?
Who's your four? Who's your four? Because I was like, of course, Trinity.
Trinity.
You got Pipe.
I got to pick four.
Yeah.
So you know how I feel about private schools and schools that operate like.
Yeah, I didn't want to pick him too, but I had to pick. We got to pick.
But you got to go with Trinity.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to. They've won like 18 of the last 20 or some outrageous number. Trinity, Danville, Boyle, and throw me Mayfield on there.
Yeah. Everybody keeps forgetting about Pikeville, man. They've been winning since the 80s.
Mike was good, but I'm saying, like, if I'm looking at it, I'm looking at
the Mount Rushmore,
decades.
like all the years, like 80s, they won it.
Danville had great teams in the 70s with Scrapper and Chris Johnson, even though they didn't win a state title. 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Pikeville won it in the 80s. They won it multiple times in the 80s, the 90s.
Pikeville and Belfry, man, they up there pulling kids from West Virginia and everywhere else. I don't respect that.
Real quick,
they getting them in better places.
Hey, Danville football never pulled nobody.
No, name one.
Didn't Mr. Brent transfer in here?
Hey, Brett came here in '98, and he visited Boyle and Danville in 1998. What school you gonna go to? They didn't do everything until '99.
I bet Logan said he visited both of them.
All right, let's get back. Hold on.
Hey, but he said nobody ever could. No, he said name one. I named one. He's like, oh
Hey,
we
yeah,
didn't
oh
go
yeah.
look for him.
He was on the recruiting trail.
Hey,
We didn't go looking for him. He came looking for us. And that's
we're
fact.
talking basketball. So let's move on.
Leave that alone.
Hey, someone said, are we bringing the whole setup McCurry Friday? Who's going with me? Any of you guys going to volunteer to go with me down there?
I'm going to football game. I'm going to state game.
I will be at Little League tournaments.
Oh, I'll probably be at Kroger Field. I don't know. I'll probably be at work, then go to Kroger Field.
Yeah, you going to get credentialed through 12th?
Yeah, can we get
I'm already
12th reading?
credentialed. That one I did for soccer covered all fall sports, apparently.
Yeah, Logan's the one to go through. Logan just sends me what he needs, and I just tell him what it is, and he gets credentialed on his own, man.
You got Logan, the one for basketball. You need to get one. Get one.
Basketball's different. Basketball's different. It does its own
Well,
thing.
hold on, though. My boy Brian is over the media now, so we might be able to get those little lower seats this year.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I'll take it.
I'll start that with the whole state baseball tournament, man.
I need a suite for football this weekend, especially if it gets supposed to snow and everything.
A good buddy of mine has called me and told me that if I want to go, that there's a very good chance that we'll have a suite. I'm just saying.
I mean,
or one of the whatever they call them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I used to sneak in those places until I started working for you guys, because then I figured it'd make us look bad, so I don't do it anymore. But
listen, we got Hazlett, man. He does his thing, so you're good. I mean, when you get called, just be like, I'll be like, I don't know who the guy is. I've never seen him before.
I got a name I could throw at him. But no, I mean, I've done that for years. Just act like you own the place. They usually don't question you.
So, I guess we're going to the Pick'em games.
Yeah.
Jimmy's sound's not working, so he's off in the distance. He can't do nothing other than text me.
Oh, wow.
Text him. So, and I've not got nothing. But anyway, we're going to the Pick'em games, brought to you by Hilltop Ag. And I, at the moment, do not have that handy. But anyway, for all your Hilltop Ag needs, call Jordan Harris, and he'll take care of you. And all of you, so he specializes in, I guess, computer GPS stuff to get your stuff going. Mm-hmm. So anyway, call Jordan Harris, Hilltop Ag. He'll take care of you. All right, guys.
What's this, boys?
No, this is two football games, a boy basketball game, and a girl basketball game.
Okay, all right.
I was like, what?
All right, so right off the bat, guys, Pulaski, Owensboro state championship. What you got?
I got Pulaski.
Doodle's
going Pulaski. They're going to play a heck of a game. They get their hands full, but I think they finished this dream season.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
Owensboro.
Listen, I can pick against Pulaski during the season, but when it comes to this point in the year, you just you can't. You can't pick against your home teams. Listen, at this point, I trade in the wanting to win or whatever it is for loyalty. So I'm going PC to eke this one out. But they got to play perfect. They have to play perfect.
They do. Plus, they take great care of us down there in Pulaski County.
They love us down there.
They do.
Chris, why are you taking Owensboro?
I think they're too dominant right now. I think it's a close game, but I think Owensboro just edges it out.
All right, let's go back. Everybody's on PC.
Now, I will say, if Zach Anderson would have never gotten hurt, I probably would have had a different pick.
That's fair.
But I'll be honest with you.
They're playing well.
They're playing well.
They're playing well.
They dominate the time of possession with the way they play now.
Yep. That's what I was going to say. That game's going to come down to defense anyway.
All right, game number 2. The game that everybody's going to be mad about. Franklin, Boyle County State Championship. Does Boyle win number 13 or 12?
13, I think.
13. All right. Hazlett, does Boyle take care of Franklin?
I think so. I think, like I said last week, the only chance of Boyle losing is them beating themselves. And right now they're on a mission, and I just don't see them getting beat. I think Franklin can put up a fight, but I don't think it's as much as Corbin did.
All right, give me a point differential.
14.
All right, he's got Boyle by 14. Doodlebug.
I got the Rebels. Shoot, man. I just think they're on a mission too. I mean, they don't want that taste in their mouth like they had last year. And I think these seniors go out on top. And man, it's going to be a real close game, though. I think Bull. Shoot, man. Chris said 14, didn't he? Good Lord, he took mine.
Yeah, I took mine too.
10.
All right. Doodlebug says Boyle by 10. I'm going to take the Rebels, but I think it's more of a gap in the score. I think no way Boyle plays bad on defense 2 weeks in a row, and I don't even know if they played bad. They're not going to give up 30 points. So I think, and they're going to score. I think Boyle by 21. I'm going to take Boyle by 21. Logan, got you, baby.
Got Logan's.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw 17 out there. It's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, man, that senior line they got, they're not gonna let that team run on them. You know, they had their night the other night. They can't wait to win. They're gonna make the adjustments. And I say they win. They win by 17. I don't think Franklin's gonna play with them that well. I honestly don't. Like Chris said, I think you saw your 4A title game last Friday.
Here we go. We got Josie Adams says, "What's up? Late to the party. LOL." Marcellus Jones telling you by 20. He's saying it. Marcellus said, telling you by 20. Zach
Sales.
Franklin, Boyle by 28.
Woo.
Steep. I like
putting,
my Boyle by 21.
I mean, I will
ain't
say
nobody
this.
giving Frank County no respect, are they?
None.
No, I'm not.
They're not.
This is the 12th region, man.
They will.
Listen, I said Bowl by 28 with the Corbin matchup, and
True.
I mean anything could happen. I'm gonna say this: I would not expect Boyle County to get very many calls to go their way Friday night.
They might.
I don't know.
They better play mistake free because the flags may not be in their favor.
What if, worst case scenario, there's an inverted whistle in that game?
Man.
Oh, my God.
Julian Tackett have a stroke.
I say he's already having a stroke.
Now, Chris.
They probably don't watch that stuff too much. I mean, you can tag them all anything you want to.
Hey,
they're probably
listen, bottom line, how much money come through that gate? How much money that state title brought in? That's all they're worried about.
Yeah, it's like $15 to get in, wasn't it? Anyway, but I think I don't know how they do all that stuff. All right, here, let's go back to it. Now we're in basketball. It's a mixture. Basketball boys. Rockcastle goes to McCree Central Friday night. What's going to be the outcome of the first game for the Rockets of the season at McCree Central?
Is Rockcastle full roster?
Yes, they are full roster, 100%. Walker Craig is looking like himself again. So, and
I'll take Rock.
All right, he'd take Rock. Tough place to play, McCree Central, Wade Davis. And listen, guys, McCree Central's a lot better than people realize. I don't think they lost anybody from last year, and they come a play or two, Doodle. Me and you was there from making the region tournament, and then the year before that, they barely lost to the eventual champion. So
That's a basketball area.
yeah.
They got a lot of history there.
So Logan, what do you got? Rock at McCree Central.
Oh, I got Rock, and kind of think about it, I should have mentioned that earlier. I think Rock's going to be my sleeper team this year if they stay healthy.
Well, on my end, I hope you're right. For selfish reasons. Chris.
No, I get it.
Chris already took Rock.
I'm sorry, Doodlebug.
I'm taking Rock.
All right, then. I think I'm going to roll with Rock, too. I've got a ton of respect for the Raiders. There's no doubt. And I do worry about this game.
They need to win this game.
McCree beat Rock in the summer ball, but you know how summer ball is, too. It's
Rock needs to win this to start out hot and be on top because they're going to heat of their schedule next week.
Yeah. So, in my personal opinion, if Rock can't go to McCree and win this game, that's going to damper some of the. You know what I mean? This is a game they need to go win. If they're as good as we think they are or can be, they need to go win this one.
I agree, but basketball's a long season. You know what I mean? Like some people get too wrapped up in that first week, but I agree if they do go down and take care of business.
Brandon Kidd said McCree Central by 7. And Jeff Summers said Rock across the board. Okay,
you got to think. Rock though, Logan. Rock. Next week, Rock starts their district. They play 4 district games before the daggone after first of the year. Before first of the year,
yeah. So they
play Somerset, Pulaski, and everybody.
They changed for some reason because the last couple of years the 47th has had cancellations of their district games, and last year they didn't even make one of them up. So
they did baseball too, so I get that.
So they're trying to figure that stuff out. All right, so we all took Rockcastle to the dislike of the McCree faithful. Apologize. In the last game, girls, Jimmy's going to love this one. First week of the season, Southwestern at West Jessamine. Girls. You got the up-and-coming, junior Molden team that still has a lot of talent. They're replacing Kingsley Molden. You've got the loaded West Jessamine coach, but we don't know if Claire's going to play or not because of her injury. Just yet.
What about the other girl that hurt herself last year?
Yeah, they're all back. Everybody's back. So
number 5,
Southwestern at West. What do you think? Doodlebug, I'll let you go first. Jimmy's listening, probably.
Is Claire playing?
That's
what I need to know.
Question mark. That's
question mark.
Question mark. To be determined. That's one of those game day decisions, bro.
I'm taking Southwestern.
Oh. Somebody said West by 10. Marcella said Southwestern. So Doodlebug is taking Junior Molden will love you, man.
I love Junior already, man. He's a good dude, man. But I want to. If Claire first game of the season, if Claire's sort of even like, I almost hurt a little bit. I just don't think I couldn't get that out right there. I think that I could not, dude. It was tongue twisted. But if she's just a little hurt, I don't think they play her. You know what I'm saying? What's the reason? It's no reason of it. So I think Southwestern is going to be pretty fired up after the way the season ended last year. So,
all right, Logan, what do you think?
Oh,
so
man.
In our rankings, preseason, West is 1, Southwestern is 7th.
Yeah, I mean, it's at West. I'm taking West. Junior's my guy, but I'm taking West.
Hazlett?
Say West by a slim margin.
West by a slim margin. I don't know. I think I got to go with West in this one. Southwestern's going to be trouble by the end of the year. They're going to be trouble for people.
I think they're going to be trouble at the beginning of the year.
But I think, of course, me and Coach Molden, we talk a little bit, so I know, I think the goal there is to be one of the best teams at the end of the year. And it's going to take some time to get there.
I agree.
And so I'm going to go West. But if Claire don't play, You know, but now West has got they got 4
West got a
1-point
team though. They're
scorers.
not just the one. Yeah, I
No.
mean she is the exclamation mark, but they got some good players too outside her.
And definitely don't want to rush her back. They got some great.
No.
Yeah.
Katie Maston.
Oh yeah. Don't get. I mean, West. I mean, we got West at 1 or 2 in every poll. I
will tell you this: last year, West was, I thought, in my opinion, by far the better team in the region when they played, and Southwestern handled them pretty good. So it's a rivalry matchup that we don't talk about a little bit, but it's there. It's there. So there we go.
I think it all depends on how quick Southwestern, if they come out and press like crazy, they've got a shot.
And he will. He likes to press.
Yeah, I'm eager to see.
That'd be a good game. That'd be a good game to go watch. Honestly, that'd be a really good game. But I gotta go Berea first.
What day is that? What day is that game? When is that game?
That game tomorrow too?
No, I don't know. Jimmy, text me. Let me know when that game is. That'd definitely be a game to go watch. All right, those are our pick of games, and we are at 1 hour and 46 minutes in. And guess what? It's the time that we've all been waiting for. It's the Grippo's Say What You Gotta Say segment. I have a feeling that this is going to be.
South Florida and Rockcastle play tomorrow. Girls.
Yeah, probably. Ooh. Be a good one. Where's that at? Rock.
South.
Yeah, I'm not driving south.
Mm-mm.
Oh, someone said they're disappointed in you, Hazlett. Disappointed. You're usually the only one behind the Raiders in the picks.
I won't be at the end of the year. I can tell you that much.
All right, then. Here we go. Grippo, say what you got to say, Logan. I don't know if you got anything or not, but you've not been on.
I got one little small thing.
All right, go ahead. And real quick before we do that, the thoughts and opinions of the co-hosts and the guests on 12th Region Sports does not always reflect the thoughts and opinions of 12th Region Sports. Logan, say what you got to say, bro.
I was just going to say, you can be mad at refs and hate programs all you want, but don't trash the kids. That's all I'm going to say on that note. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are teenagers. They're kids. You know, they don't have anything to do with behind the scenes or officiating or any of that. So if you get mad if you get upset with the refs or the coaches, whatever, that's cool. But man, don't badmouth the kids.
Yeah.
That's all.
All right, real quick, we gotta go backtrack. Sorry, Logan. Someone asked, "What's your all's opinion on Mercer girls basketball?" Well, to be honest with you, I just don't know a whole lot about them right now. I know they're trending up, obviously, and I think they're maybe a sleeper team that could make some noise. I don't know if they're region contenders, like for a championship, but they're definitely going to be in the region tournament, and you probably don't want to play them in the first round. So, real quick, do y'all want to touch anything on the Mercer girls basketball?
I think they showed some upside in the regional tournament. I think you're right. They don't sleep on them.
Right.
They're going to be tough.
So I can say much.
They're going to be tough. They was young last year, and they only lost one senior. And
that's true.
You know who their coach is, and you know what he likes to do, and he's got plenty of depth.
Yep.
That's real. All
right, Doodlebug. Say what you got to say, brother.
Well, this one is interesting. And as Kenny said, it's not the opinion of everybody's on here, but it's definitely my opinion. And I will keep this opinion forever. You never refer to other kids. You never refer to parents or whoever. Internet's forever. And you do not call a team a bunch of thugs when you don't have no knowledge of the program or the team. And because the way they get personal fouls, whatever, it does not make them thugs on the field, because it was a lot going on that game. I watched the whole game, and people know what I'm talking about. I watched the whole game, but that really hit home. And I got a good buddy that's kids on there, and got probably one of the highest GPAs around. The school's a great academic school, and can't judge a book by its color. And I'm gonna leave it at that. But the thug, I mean, obviously, the thug comment, it was wrong because you took it down. So, I mean, but the internet's forever, so stuff gets screenshotted. So let's just leave it at that. But I'm sure you got some remorse about it and everything else. But there's a lot that goes on a football game in between the trenches. And personally, there was a lot went on when I played football and everybody else. Of course, I didn't go home and tell mommy and daddy about it.
Right.
It is what it is. But stupid comment, period. I mean, the kids or whatever, it is what it is. So that's all I got to say about that.
And I tried all these young kids out there. Listen, when you put something on the internet, it's there, man. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a big fan of let the play on the field handle it. Like, social media, although is great for us, it can be bad for others. And listen, you'll never see me post something on social media about something in my, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just won't do it because I mean, there's too much.
I mean,
listen,
it takes away from the game, dude.
I will never ever try to put, and I will never try to put Kyler in a situation to where he's had to defend something that I did.
Exactly. I mean, it's a great game and everything else, but I mean, it's out there. I mean, it's out there, and it's. I don't really think the person meant that personally, but but it is what it is. It's out there.
And on the same side, emotions run wild, and people say stuff they don't mean, and who's to know what was said on the field too, like you said, dude.
But you're an adult. All of us are adults here. So when you do that, I mean, other adults come after you, for a reason. So it is what it is.
The one thing I think, and I'm not making an excuse for anybody, and me and Doodle talked about this a little bit.
We did.
I think there was a video circulating around beforehand about like the Thanksgiving meal one.
Yeah.
That probably added a little bit of steam to it more, and you know how people are, and it turns into something it shouldn't, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
when the kid, the thing about me pisses me off. And I'm sorry about my language, guys, but it wasn't the kid that made it. It wasn't the kid that made the comments. Adult that should know better, because we discussed this, and what we're gonna say. But you just shouldn't do it, man. You just put everything. Better.
Yep. Correct.
You know better, or either go over and call one of the parents a thug. That's what you do.
Yeah.
One or the other, but leave the kids out of it.
That's true.
It is what it is.
It is. That's why the Grippos say what you gotta say, man. It is what it is. Man, I thought I had something really good for mine, and I think I just lost it altogether.
It happens.
I was gonna vent really hard on something, Doodle. I can't even think what it was.
Probably cheerleading.
No. I let Tessa handle that 110%.
You had something because you was talking about the other day, but I forgot what it was. I don't know.
My Grippos say what you gotta say. All right. I'm just gonna do it because this is what this segment's about. We don't hate on any individual school at all. Like, we try to promote everybody. Now, sometimes in the middle of our posting and doing stuff, we might use a term or something that doesn't come off. I don't know how people can see it. Like, for example, who can knock you off your throne?
Yeah.
It's a simple, basic sports terminology we've heard of 1,000 times.
Yeah, if you wanted to
it has no connection to a school, to anything. It's just a statement. I was very upset that people took that and tried to make it like we were being blasphemous toward us. Listen, I was a youth minister. I understand what a Christian is, what it's not supposed to be, all those things. Okay, like I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. It is what it is. But anybody, and I shouldn't have to. I got to quit trying to Chris. I know Chris is gonna give me heck on this. I got to quit trying to defend everything we do because I don't
Been
have
here
to.
all night doing that.
I know I don't have to because we know that we do everything with the right focus, the right energy, the right mindset. We do everything the way it should be for the most part. Do we fail at times? Yes, we do. We fail. But the one thing you all will learn from me, and I'll never, ever, ever let this go, is I will always fight back when it comes to my character, 12th Region Sports. You know, like, listen, I told someone the other day, this is my baby. Like, I'm not just going to let someone hold it without me, like me not being, you know, I don't want to talk about it too much. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
I would say it's more like your plate of food. You're all in it.
yeah. Dude, I ate a lot of food. I ate a lot of food.
Don't be talking. Hey, ain't nobody knocking me off my throne. My toilet is a sacred place. I'm just telling you right now.
You're bad. But anyway, I didn't mean. And again, I can see where those comments could be taken differently. But let's just be real about it, guys.
Listen, it's 2025. Everybody takes every word, everything that anybody says way out of context. That's why a lot of times I just shut up because it's pointless to. There's a lot of idiots in the world. I'm just going to say it. There's a lot of idiots in the world. Whether you're on the red side or the blue side or the in between side, there's idiots all over the place on every side.
Make everybody happy. That's
I wish we could go back to the late '80s, to the '90s, when people didn't get offended over crap and.
Well, they didn't have the internet. That's the problem. Internet.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, so here it is.
Stoops did get fired, they said. I just seen it come across my phone.
Hey, I'm going to put this out there. Doodle, like you said, social media is forever. I can't take it back. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to let Chris do his part. This is the Grippo Say What You Got to Say, so I have the right to say it. I love everybody that does or follows 12th Region Sports. I love all the comments. I love all of it. And, yes, at times I can be a people pleaser. But for those that you come at me over stupid stuff, I'll just tell you, I don't really give a crap. I don't care. I don't. Like, a lot of times I hold back from really telling you the truth. And there's some schools that don't want me to tell the truth because they look really bad. Just throw that out there. I don't really, really care who likes me, who don't like me. It is what it is, and I got a platform of 2 million people that see it monthly, so I can say whatever the hell I want. It is what it is. As long as it ain't disrespectful or demeaning to somebody else. So there it is, Chris.
Right.
I said the controversial stuff. I did it for you, baby.
Turn around real quick.
No.
Don't make him turn around.
Turn around real quick, Kenny. It seems you finally grew a backbone.
No. I told you, Chris, you know I can't move from this spot.
No.
The projection of the belly.
The shirt is not letting them move like that right now.
Listen, I'm going to be good tonight. I'm going to be good tonight. That was pretty good.
It was.
Hey, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for the 12th Region basketball. I was at South Laurel the other night, and I was looking around. You better be happy South Laurel left the 12th Region because they were pretty dominant in the 12th Region.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they were.
I'm telling you right now, I think just in South Laurel alone, I counted 10 or 11 boys region championships. And I was like, the girls were on my side. I didn't really count all them, and I was kind of looking to see what was Laurel, then what was South Laurel. People don't think about that, but 12th region
I
better be
remember.
glad they gone.
I remember when they was
South is
there.
truth.
They was. I'd never forget down at South Laurel. I mean, down at Laurel County. I think it was like my sophomore year. We was in the game was over. We got beat by somebody. We made the region. We got beat, and a Pulaski County parent was in there, and he used the bathroom, right? And he forgot to drop his bank. He was a president. He was a president of the bank, and he forgot to drop his the money. He didn't have time to drop the money off, right, to deposit it, whatever. Long story short is he dropped it in there, and somebody from Lincoln County, a high school kid, picked it up. Hey, picked it up, was like, this was like 92, man. Picked it up, was like, look at the money I found. Nah, bro. By the bus got there, by the time he got off the bus, police was waiting for him like, hey, man, anybody on the money?
Hey,
did you say 92?
Yeah.
Was that Doodlebug?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. I didn't find it. I seen him count it, and I was like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna work right there.
It wasn't the same one that robbed it. Wasn't the same one that robbed the bank, was it?
Nah. I'll tell you who it was after we get off.
All right. Real quick, guys, parting shots, anything you want to let go of, or as we end the show, everybody make their rounds. Chris, what do you got at the end of the show? Anything?
Nah, I'm good.
There you go. All right, Doodlebug.
Everybody that ain't got nothing going on Friday and Saturday, go up there to 12th region, watch your Pulaski County and your Boyle counties, and see if they can bring us a championship to the 12th region home. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people's going to be rooting against Boyle County, just to be truthful about it. After all my inboxes and text messages today, boy, good Lord, it takes us. Hey, I'm gonna say another thing too. Does people really realize? And half these people that are in my inboxes and everything else, I'm cool with, blah blah blah. But how much energy it takes to be a hater? Like generally to hate somebody, and how much energy it takes to hate somebody, than to just be like, okay, cool. So mostly all of them are haters in real life too. Just saying that. So
hey, they might not want to hate too much Friday night, because they're going to honor the Boyle County Class of 2000 state champions at halftime, and Matt Quinn's going to be there. And he might not be one of them guys you want to make mad up there in Kroger Field.
No, that was him, Duggins. That was anyway.
Logan, you got and send us out, man.
Hey, get the 12th region Friday, but I'm glad we're back to climate control sports coming. We're going
there you go.
Yeah, it was cold Friday, boy. Go.
Logan, are you gonna make any games anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll be at some games this week. I gotta look at schedules, see which ones I can make and whatnot. But I'll be out and about.
Well, I'm not going to say anything because my backbone's let me say too much tonight. So I'm going to be done. All right. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching the show. Next week will be a primetime show. So we'll all be in person in the studio yelling at each other.
We'll be at the bowling alley.
Well, we hope so. We got to get Zach to confirm it. But another Fazell Studios primetime show next week. It'll be a lot of basketball and just a little bit of football. Basketball season's here, guys. Hey, we'll see you around. Come say hi to us when you see us. I'm sure you'll see all of us at a game sooner or later. All right, see you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Peace.